So the law, let's talk about that a moment. The law is a strange and deceptive beast that must be dealt with. On one hand, the law is the realization that as a child of God, we are to fulfill his statutes and walk perfectly in his obedience, right? That's what the law's purpose was. The law was to show us the mark that was required in order to walk with God. But then there's this realization that nobody can do it. In other words, here's the mark, but you'll never get there, right? You can't get there. You're not good enough to get there. You can't will your way to get there. You can't put on your work boots and work harder to get there. You can't bench press for 6 months and get stronger and suddenly be able to do it. It does not happen. You can't get there. So which way is it? Do we obtain freedom through the law or freedom through the Spirit, Brother Jason? Well, let's look into the law of sin and death a little bit. In chapter 7, verse 23, Paul says this. He says, "There is another law in members warring against the law of my mind, bringing me into captivity, the law of sin which is in me, the internal nature of sin that we all inherited from Adam." The pull to do the things that we do not wish to do come from our ancestry. When you read scriptures, you understand that through one man, Adam, sin entered into this world, and with it came death. That means if you are a human, I think that's it. Some of you I've questioned at times, but I think that's everybody. If you are a human, you were born with a nature of sin. Okay? If you are a human, you were born with a nature of sin. And because you were born with that nature of sin, you constantly will have a war inside of yourself between the natural man and the man who is set free by Christ.